My name's Yari Allnutt. I was born in 1970, born in Baltimore, Maryland. I was given up for adoption, adopted by a hippie Jewish family that moved to Mexico when I was born, who were also under the influence of drugs, heroin and alcohol. And I grew up there, had a nice childhood there, from what I remember. Loved playing soccer on the streets. Oh, my father passed away when we were in Mexico of a heroin overdose. So my mother moved us all back up here, grew up here in San Diego. During high school, I was smoking pot, doing drugs. I went to college, did about the same thing, had a great career there. Played in the Olympics in Barcelona in '92. All the while I was using, but I was under control because I was in a controlled environment. Then I went pro after that and played for 20 years. As soon as my career ended, I was left to my own demise, and I went downhill from there. Got me to the point where I just couldn't control it anymore. So I took different steps at different sober places to try and get sober. Ended up meeting this wonderful gentleman by the name of Paul Livingston, and he walked in with this ex-professional football player by the name of Al Chesley. These two guys, they're over 6 foot, giant men, big burly men. They come and they tell my story about being abused. I was sodomized, I was abused as a child. They called it getting picked on. I love it how they take the power out of it. If these guys can get sober and hear the stories that happened to them, it gave me a little glimpse of hope. And now I'm living testimony of 7 months sober. I feel great inside. I have my family back. My kids are in love with me. And more than that, I'm in love with myself. I look myself in the mirror and I like what I see.